The Seventh Kingdom. Presented by Philippine MSMEN Adventure TV. Chapter 1. Introduction. Once upon a time, the world's largest continent is dominated by 7 kingdoms. The first kingdom is one of the strongest and located at the north side of the continent, while the second kingdom is in the southern part of it. At the eastern side is the third kingdom. The fourth is located at the western side. In between the first kingdom and the third kingdom is the fifth kingdom. The sixth kingdom spot is in between the third kingdom and second kingdom, while the seventh kingdom strategically located at the center. The seventh kingdom is known as the weakest kingdom among them all. It is ruled by King Greenman. The king is very good and a God-fearing king. He always ensures that fairness is always the priority while ruling his kingdom. Beside his kindness, not all his key persons in the palace are all with him. His first minister named Great Dome is always planning to overthrow King Greenman's throne. First Minister Great Dome is feared by all the people in the palace. He is one of the toughest and skilled knights. He is in charge of the defense of the palace from intruders and bandits. Since he is responsible of the palace defense, he is in command 1/3 of the palace warriors comprising 10,000 brave men. The military strength of the seventh kingdom is only 30,000 warriors, making it the weakest among all kingdoms. Chapter 2. No Mercy. One day, all of a sudden, the palace guard sees one of the seventh kingdom warriors appears at the distance running towards the palace gate. He is severely wounded and almost collapsing as he approaches near the gate of the palace. "Open the gate! Open the gate!" the wounded warrior shouted. Then the on-duty palace guards, upon hearing, in a hurry opens the palace gate. Creak, 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 the sounds of the gate as it is about to open. "Do not open the gate!" Great Dome shouted, upon hearing the first minister's harsh voice, makes the guards in dilemma, but one palace guard could not hold his temper and asked the guard's captain, "Captain Lehman, why we should not allow our wounded officer to enter the palace? He is severely wounded and without our help he could even die through severe bleeding. A lot of blood was lost. He is very pale." The captain is about to command the palace guard to continue opening the gate as he is very much concerned of the soldier's condition, but suddenly he remembered something. Captain Lehman recalled that during the last battle in the mountain of Great Bank, by whom Great Dome was in command, one of his general did not obey the first minister's command to kill all the wounded warriors. Without any hesitation Great Dome beheaded him. That is why all of the palace guards are so afraid of the first minister. "Close the gate," the captain ordered. Even though that all the gate guards are so sympathetic with the wounded warrior, but they can do nothing but to obey the order. Creak, creak, sounds as the palace gate is closing. "Help! Help!" as the wounded warrior shouted and almost lost his voice. "Open the gate! Open the gate please, please, have mercy on your loyal soldier," as his voice is fading. The gate of the palace is still closed. After waiting for an hour, hoping that the gate will be opened. But nothing happened, still the gate is closed. Upon realizing that all of the palace guards have no intention of opening it, as they are so afraid to disobey Great Dome's order. The wounded warrior Captain Abraham has no choice, except to walk away to find a safe place. As he continues walking towards the forest, he feels very tired and so weak. But being a trained and one of the best warriors, he is able to endure it. Part of his training is to learn and practice on how to treat wounds using medicinal leaves and barks of the trees that could cure and stop the infections of the bleeding wounds. As he tries to look for it, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he sees one, the medicinal tree, he suddenly draws his sword and cuts some leaves and barks of this tree. He put some of it to his left shoulder, which is wounded, that was caused by a slashing sword. He incurred the wounds while on patrol at the Seventh Kingdom's last territory, the Great Bank Mountain. Since he is the captain of the troops, he leads around 100 men. But all his men were killed during an ambush orchestrated by the First Kingdom General Randolph. They were outnumbered and surrounded by around 500 warriors of the First Kingdom at that time. He is the only survivor and escaped the ambush. When he is about to report to King Greenman about his discovery that the First Kingdom is planning to attack them. But he was not allowed to enter the palace gate, making his effort ended to nothing. General Randolph is the most trusted and great warrior of the First Kingdom. He won all of the battles he fought. He is serving a world's cruelest king, King Santana. The king is also known throughout the world as a king who will not give any mercy. King Santana is feared among the kings. He has occupied the vast territories of the continent. 1/5 of it is occupied by his kingdom. Being a cruel king, he ordered General Randolph to scout the Seventh Kingdom. They are planning to attack and occupy it, for the reason that it is the weakest and easiest kingdom to invade. Besides, the Seventh Kingdom is strategically located among all kingdoms, for it is located at the center. Controlling the center will give them easier to launch another attack to the neighboring kingdoms. King Santana's childhood dream is to rule the whole world. He dreams to be the richest king, and all kings to obey and worship him. He wants that all beautiful princess of the world to become his queens. King Santana has more than 100 concubines. Every one of them has her own room in the palace. Each room is decorated by the finest gold and pearl the world could give. Every concubine is served by 5 palace servants. But not all of his concubines are happy and contented by it. One of them is concubine Tina. Tina is the prettiest among them all. Tina is the only daughter of the former general of King Santana's army. Tina is loved by her father general. Her father's wish is to give her all the good things he could offer. Tina's mother died when she was still 6 years old. She can only recall some of good memories with her mother since she is still young at the time. The family live a happy life before until when it turned to darkness. This happened when Tina's father died in the battle. But she did not believe that it happened.
His father did not die from the enemy's sword. He was murdered by his king. King Santana is very much upset to her father because he did not agree upon Santana's request that his daughter will become one of his concubines. This is because Tina's father knows from the very start that his daughter is against it. Being a good father, he tries to defend her daughter's happiness.
This fact is not secret to Tina. So, she is very angry and has a revengeful heart. She wants justice for the death of his father. But she could not do something now, for the king is very powerful and surrounded by loyal king's guard. To be continued, please subscribe the Philippine MSMEN TV to be updated with the next video.